Is this thing working?
Yes, sir. Is this thing on?
Right on. Let's go.
I think we're ready. You guys ready?
Kick it.
I'm never ready.
You say hit it and I'll hit it.
Exactly.
Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.
Woo, that is right. Keep playing, man. Keep playing.
I tried it for a week, not playing, and see if he'd show up.
Didn't happen.
Spiritually, I could feel him in the room.
There you go. There you go. He came to see you. Well, welcome in, boys. It is Sunday's a community a jam on January 19th, 2025. Where's the year going? It is 5:08 of the PM Eastern Persuasion, and we are ready to rock. We've got Symmetry. We've got Jimmy Biter. And we've got John Deshane right over there. Welcome in, boys. Welcome in. We unfortunately are missing a couple of key players. We are missing R2, the R2, R3 unlocking a nut. And we are also missing Randy, R5, the Ripper. I guess the Comcast bug has gotten both of them today. They are unable to connect securely to the internets and get consistent speeds and connection stability. So they have opted to not be here.
Instead of just hanging out.
Even though a telephone, with your 4G or 5G or whatever, you could connect and be on panel. But we're not calling anybody out. So well, welcome you boys in. Welcome everybody in the chat, and we're gonna say thank you to our channel members of the channel. We do have channel membership available. If you choose to help support us in that manner, we greatly appreciate it. It does help to pay for some bills, keep the lights on, and keep the streams running. So we do appreciate all of our channel members, old and new. And we've got a few that I think I need to update here, but this is our latest and greatest channel member list. So thank you to all of those channel members listed there. We also have a bunch of people in the chat. Looks like we've got 31,000 watching, and hopefully that will continue to grow. I know we've got some football games on that some folks are watching, and if I wasn't here streaming, I would be watching them as well. So let's open up the chat. Let's see who we got here with us. And we'll see who pops out. First one I see is channel member CMBR Cucumber. Big old cucumber popped out of there, right? Welcome in, sir. Good to see you. We've also got channel member Rob Blackmore Official. Welcome in, Rob. Good to see you. We've got channel member E. coli has broken loose here. He says, howdy y'all, looking forward to another Sunday community jam. What we drinking? I myself am drinking some diet Dr. Pepper. You got to stay away from that sugar, right? So extra
This is the
old stock.
Canadian version of a Schlitz malt liquor.
A
Watch your
Schlitz.
mouth.
Right?
You heard me.
Wash your mouth out with soap.
Old keeps extra old stock. Great big
I'm
taste.
drinking coffee right now because I want to be up all night peeing.
There we go. There we go. John, you probably got the kicking horse coffee there. Yeah.
No, I have some Tim Hortons and it's fucking terrible. It's a
Womp womp.
Slumming
What you
it.
can do is mix in some of that community coffee blend there, and get it back up to par. We also have my bro Rambler, channel member, is here saying boing. He was not first one to pop out, but he was pretty close. Welcome in, Joel. We got channel member Zach Thong is here saying hey to the crew. Good to see you, Zach. There's channel member Jimmy Biter hanging out in the chat and on panel right there. Yeah, FDG. Channel member Paul McNary is hanging out saying hey to everyone, and all the cats are saying hello. Right on. We got Yostinator is here. What is going on here? Just chilling, hanging out.
Calling my Wolfgang the Stormtrooper.
The Stormtrooper, yep. We got channel member Edward R. Nugent Jr. is here saying hey to the whole panel and the whole chat. Welcome in, Ed. Good to see you, sir. Let's see. We've got also channel member El Bourget is here saying greetings to all the chatsters. Welcome in. We just said hey to Paul there. Scrolling down. There's channel member Hillary is here saying happy Sunday. Good to see you, Hillary. Scrolling on down here, we also have Christopher Livesova. He's got the financial planning laid out right here for you. Slipped on PP at the Costco and got me $53,000. Never have to work another day in my life.
50,000 is going to do it, man.
If you can retire on $53,000, I'd like to know how. I think he invests it in gambling endeavors.
Pretty good at the track, just saying.
Yeah. So you take that 53,000 and you double it, triple it, and then quadruple it, and then quintuple it. Yeah, you can live off of that.
Red.
Right. What would happen if you put half on black and half on red?
Walk away even.
Let's see. Who else we got? Symmetry there's in the chat and hanging on the panel. Good to have you here, Trev. Let's see. Scrolling. We have, we just said hey to Hillary. We got channel member Steve Resor is here. Good to see you. Let's see. Scrolling on down. We've also got channel member
Mean Joe McGraw.
There we go. Mean Joe
Quick draw
McGraw.
McGraw.
Quick draw, Mean Joe. Let's see. We got Nick. Hey, Nick. Met Nick over at Fruitcake Tony's last night.
Right on.
He raked in the picks last night. John DeShane was a big winner for the main trivia and gifted his prizes over to Nick. There was one question left, and I won that one and forwarded over the winnings to Nick. Because the picks that were available, I had both of them already, so it was the right thing to do. Sweet. Welcome over here, Nick. And speaking of Fruitcake Tony, if anybody's here hadn't been over to his channel, should be a link down there in the description. Go check it out. Go see what they're all about. Let's see. Yostinator says, I am rarely here live on Sunday, and I rarely drink to excess, but here I am with a half rack in me and counting. Well, bottoms up, brother. Enjoy it. We've got Hip Metalworks is here. Ken, good to see you, sir. Saying hey to the whole crew and chatsters there. Hey, we got Jeff T is here. Good to see you, Jeff T. Welcome.
Cheers, Jeff.
We got channel member Ed DeBrildo is here. Ed is, of course, on the panel over at Fruitcake Tony's. So if you check out that channel, you'll be checking out Mr. Ed as well.
He's feeling better too, brother.
Was he down and out?
Major anal leakage. Yeah.
Oh. Well, hope you get to feeling better, Ed.
Mud butt.
Oh, he's better now. He's
Except for that ruined pair of underwear.
in an office chair.
Pronunciation. Did I misspeak on something? Who knows? We got channel member Matt McCullum Music is here saying, "Ayo, good to see you, Matt." Let's see. Big shout out to Matt as well. A lot of gifted memberships for the channel. Thank you, Matt. Continued support. Look at here. Here we go. I say it and cha-ching. There it is.
Dollar, dollar.
So let's see who we got. Matt hit Searching for Tone, gifted a membership by McCullum Music. Larry H. also gifted a membership by Matt. We also had Bent Tom, who shows up from time to time, gifted a membership by McCullum Music. We also have Bass Clef Connoisseur, gifted a membership by Matt. And Ryan Deweese gifted a membership by Matt McCullum Music. Right on. Appreciate you, Matt. I hadn't even seen that when I was mentioning that, so I'm going to say thank you once again for your continued support of the channel. Lots of support there, man. Thank you. All right, let's see who else. We said hey to Christopher Live Sova. We've got, hey, look at there. Hadn't seen Donna Young in a while. Welcome back, sir. Says, awesome 5150 you have. It just recently got me an 85 Kramer German-made Floyd with black Goto tuners, JB pickup, a scalloped neck.
Wow,
that's unusual.
Redster.
Yeah, right on. Congrats, dude. Congrats. Welcome back, Donald. Good to see you. Let's see, who else do we got? We said hey to El Barget, and unfortunately, Dan Gorman, your riffmeister, is not here today. Does Jimmy, do you know the riff?
No.
John, do you know the riff?
No.
I can give you just... There you go. That's all.
Perfect.
Yeah, there we go. Welcome in, Dan Gorman. Let's see. Yeah, a little different. Yesterday we just said hey to. We got Steve Razor already. Let's see. Papa Blue is here. Good to see you, Papa.
Cheers, Papa.
Let's see. We also have channel member, the greasiest, Greasy Monkey Guitars. Right on. Welcome in, Greasy. Let's see. We said hey to Matt. We said hey to Ed. We got Paul scrolling down here. Yeah, right on. So yeah. Gifting them out, man. Gifting them out. Let's see. I sent, speaking of Metallica, I sent these boys a message in WhatsApp. It's the Sandal Wahs or something like that. It's got straps on them. You put your wah pedals underneath them. You can walk around the stage with them on there. Made me think of Kurt Hammett for sure.
And Quentin and Steve.
Yeah, Quentin and Steve.
It's the only guitar lesson I've ever heard with a wah pedal.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. Who else have we missed? Channel member William De Silva is here saying, Billy Boys. Good to see you, Will. Let's see. Scrolling on down. Have I missed anybody? Yep. There's our favorite firefighter from Chattanooga, number 5. Channel member Andy Carson. Welcome in, sir.
The man with no pole.
That's right. Let's absolutely. So is welcoming Nick into the community, and everybody in the chat, welcome Nick in. And there's several channels that you can find that are kind of friendly to our community here. You'll see lots of them down in the description there. Please check them all out and visit those channels. Show them some love. Did we say hey to Zach Thong, channel member? We're going to say it right now. Welcome in, Zach. We also have Daniel Berry Sports Highlights is here saying, what's that? Good to see you. Channel member Florida Claimers Ted is here. Good to see you. Let's see. Scrolling on down. Scrolling. Who else do we have? Wally in the Box is here, popping out, saying, hey, gang. Remember that scene in that movie Elf when he's testing the little boxes, and then the last one doesn't pop out and it's surprising. And Wally in the Box popping out, saying, hey, gang.
There you go.
Never mind. I'll be here all week. Let's see. Who else? I know we said hey to William De Silva. Scrolling on down. Hey, we've got channel member Alexander watching from Switzerland on vacation. Awesome.
Great.
Awesome.
Neutrally. He's watching neutrally.
Right?
I think I'm smoking a pancake.
Indeed.
He has no opinion. So there we go.
Neutral.
And I think we have caught up with everyone in the chat. If for some reason I missed you, say something. We'll say hello. And yeah. So welcome in, everybody. We didn't really have anything planned today. Of course, we don't really ever have anything planned.
Surprise.
But, we're just going to hang out, have some fun. I would like to introduce everyone to Eleanor.
Dun, dun, dun.
There's a dog party.
Her name is Eleanor. And the reason for the name, if you're curious, Eleanor can mean a shining light. And when I first saw it, it reminded me of a very dark room with a candle burning in it. Cool. So a bright light in a dark room. So I thought Eleanor was appropriate. Plus, I absolutely love the 67 Mustang Eleanor. So kind of a, little coupling there. But this is, I guess, Claudia's older sister. This is a 2022, I believe, because it is a 70th anniversary. It's a custom shop, just like Claudia. 59. Right there,
Look at
custom
that
shop.
nitro. That's awesome.
Yep.
Man.
And it is also a Murphy Lab. And this is what they call an ultralight age. So you have the checking all down the back of the neck there. It's not, you can't really feel it. It's very, very comfortable. But this is
that sandpaper out on that neck.
no. It's absolutely perfect. This is another one of those that I picked up, felt like I'd been playing it for 20 years, and I'm like, yep, can't leave this at the store. But rosewood fretboard, which looks
Really?
like
That's dark.
looks like ebony.
Nice.
Yep, really dark, and it's got the custom buckers with the Alnico 3s. I believe same thing that Claudia has in her. You can see the checking on the body there.
I'll give her a custom
And
3.
they call this a Southern Fade finish.
Yeah, let's make it really big
Well,
and
how
take the
about
name.
that?
So the only difference as far as construction from Claudia and this one is this one got the Murphy Lab treatment to it. So this guitar is a little lighter. I would say probably right at 9 pounds. Unchambered, light mahogany body. And yeah, so
Beautiful.
welcome to the family, Eleanor.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, man.
That's 4
So-
balls now you got?
That is 4. Yes, sir.
Nice.
And all
what's
of them,
leaving?
all of them still have the headstock on them. So we're in
Gotta
good
play
shape.
him to lose the headstock.
So
I do
which
play
one's
them.
leaving, Ryan?
None of them, unless somebody wants to make me a good offer on my Les Paul Custom, the black one,
Vader.
which that would be tough to get rid of because I've always wanted a black custom. But
$4 grand for the quartet.
no.
Canadian,
So
including shipping. Insured.
let's see what's going on with the chat. We've got a couple of folks that have filed in. I see. Let's see. Scott Brockaway is here, channel member. Good to see you, Scott.
Everybody. Hey, Dr. Nick.
Let's see. Nick says beautiful guitar. Thank you, Nick. Let's see. Top wrapped. Yes. Whoever had it before, I did pick it up as a used guitar at Guitar Center. And I guess somebody was really hurting for money because this thing is not typically one that you would see somebody get rid of. I mean, this thing is absolute top-notch stellar. But they wrapped it. Yeah, so I'll be correcting that when I change the strings.
What does that mean?
They top wrap the strings around the.
Oh, so they go over one?
Yeah, they come through,
Go through
this way
backwards and then loop back
wrap
over.
around instead of going through and just straight up and over.
Why would
So-
you do that?
Well, they say that it keeps the strings a little more slinky, and
Drop that tailpiece way down low without having it.
yeah, and it changes the angle of the string right here. So instead of coming from the bottom and having a really sharp angle on it, it
Right.
comes over the top and it has more of a
Straight.
Break
less sharp break angle.
Right.
What you can find is if you're a hard player, you can knock it off of the saddle when you do it this way. But a lot of players will do that. I think Billy Gibbons does that. A lot of
Ben
Les
wants
Paul
to do
players.
that on his Explorer.
Who?
Ben wants to do
Oh.
that to his Explorer, but I told him you should just buy a sacrificial tailpiece and then keep your original tailpiece
Right. Well, I mean,
unscathed.
this tailpiece is relic anyway. So
Yeah, it is what it is at this point.
when I
Very
change
light
this,
relic, though, anybody?
well, yeah. There's
just
not a bunch
aging.
of dents and dings, and there's a couple that they put in here, but I don't mind that. So
She's pretty, man.
But I will. I'll fix that when I change the strings. I already had broken the E string, so I've already fixed it on that one. So we'll get to that. But
It's like an old guitar. It's awesome.
yeah,
Man.
yeah. I mean, and it honestly, it feels better than any Les Paul you'll take off the shelf as far as a standard or any of those. It just
Murphy Labs.
when he pulled it down off of the top shelf, which was 12 feet up in the air, and handed it down to me, I was like, oh, I felt how light it was, and then just my hand wrapped around the neck, feeling it. I was like, oh my God, why did I
Sunshine.
Why did I ask him to pull that down? Literally sat there playing it for about 2.5, 3 hours with a buddy of mine. We were going back and forth, and it was just like, I can't leave without this guitar. So there she is.
You'd played a bunch of nags as well, eh?
I had played 6 nags prior to this because.
What was your thought outside of the?
Well, Randy was talking about how awesome that the nags were supposed to be, and so I wanted to try them out.
Yeah.
Went and tried them, and it was just like any other brand of guitar. One of them was like, okay, yeah, that's a good one. You play another one, you go, that one's good, but not as good. Right. You play another, well, that one's exceptionally better than both of those. Yeah. But for me personally, I don't want to put down nag players or fans of the nags. It felt like a PRS guitar to me.
Okay.
Really, really nice quality, great playing guitar. It just didn't have the personality that I look for. This one, instantly, when I started playing it, I was like, oh my God. It just had that it factor for it. So
the nags is a Les Paul shaped object, and what you're holding is a Les Paul.
Exactly. It is not a Les Paul. It might be a guitar that fixes and corrects a lot of issues that people complain about a Les Paul, but that makes it no longer a Les Paul. So take that for what it is.
The poison's in the cure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
good. I'm happy for you, brother. That's awesome.
Yeah, appreciate it. Papa Blue says, my favorite, sweet Pauline. Who the heck is Pauline?
That's the next one you're getting.
No. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. Steve says, original Gone in 60 Seconds had a 74 Mustang. Awesome movie. Right on. Very cool.
The ugly ones.
Yeah, the Gone in 60 Seconds with Nick, what's his name? Nick Cage. That Eleanor in that thing, man. Oof. My brother had a 67 GTA Fastback. And
the Rambler?
No. One of my other brothers. And that car was just freaking awesome.
I had a buddy that had one in green, a nice dark British racing green.
Yeah.
British racing green.
Channel member Cushman is here saying hey to the people. It's good to see you, Cush. We also have No Man's Land has just filed in, and he says, yep, absolutely. News break. This just in. OU812 Ryan has purchased another guitar. What in the world is he thinking? More to come. Let's see.
You have to explain yourself.
What? Yostinator, not a fan of top wrapping. Me neither. And Andy says a pretty thank you. No pick guard. I've already taken that sucker off. It did have one on there, and I pulled that.
Black.
I pulled it. It was cream. Yeah. So I've already pulled that sucker off because that little screw that's under. Not that it matters on this one, but it was already putting a little divot in there. So I just pull it off. I just prefer a guitar without the pick guard. I mean, you're closing off half of your, your beauty of the guitar there. So, yeah. Anywho, let's see what else is going on. Fruitcake Tony is here. That's the man we were talking about earlier. His channel
last night, Tony.
Channel link is down there. Check him out. Yeah, great show, Tony. Had a lot of fun over there. Nick, the big winner over there with the contest and a trivia. Let's see who else. Anybody else filing in? Scott says, I hate the necks on PRS guitars and I hate the pickups even more. Well, there you go. I'm with something I can finally agree with Scott.
Are the necks on PSR guitars essentially all the same, or do they have different profiles?
Well, there's different profiles for sure. Yeah. Especially when you get into some of the signature ones, like the Tremontis and whatnot. So
I've only played a couple.
Wide.
Yeah.
You can, Yeah. I've
What?
only played a couple of them, and it was
Yeah. I mean, they're
Not bad.
super beautiful guitars. They play great. It's just, and there's nothing wrong with consistency. You know, each guitar feels and almost plays exactly like the other one. The
these
ones
guitars, right?
the one, and that may be why I don't like the Sewers. You know,
Yeah.
I want to pick up a guitar and feel its personality. I want to feel it resonate. I want
It's
to
got
feel.
some nice fret sprout in the next to it. Fuck, yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Electronics are bogus.
So I've got this sucker tuned up to E flat.
Nice.
I'd like to maybe just play a Alice in
give us a
Chains
rip.
tune on it.
Give us a rip,
What?
huh?
Which ones would you guys prefer that I play? Give me. I've got some choices here.
If you got a hard on for the one you played on the way in, when I got in here, you can go for it, man.
No, that's fine. Nope, that one's yours.
Check my brain.
I can do that
that's
one.
a good one.
I can do that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll
Put
do
on a
that.
pot of real coffee.
All right, so let's get to that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, there we go. How'd that sound?
Jesus.
Very nice.
does sound
Very
good.
nice.
Right?
It's got a nice dynamic to it too. When you, good song to play for that one.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah. I think that this will be replacing Vader for the Alice in Chains guitar, I think.
Curious, what amp were you playing through when you were at the store sampling for that 2 or 3 hours?
Playing through a 5150 Iconic, little 50 watt amp, tube amp. And then actually I went and played it through, what is the name of that Fender amp that I have over here? Whatever that little combo amp that I've got.
Okay, right.
The Mustang 50 or whatever it was.
Right.
I played through one of those too, just to have some
to
effects
see.
on it. Yeah, just to see. And, the guitar itself, just playing it acoustically, I was like, yeah, sold.
Right.
So I knew that it would sound good when I plugged it into this rig. So, yeah.
Sounded really
stuff.
good out front, Ryan.
Right on. Thank you, John. Thank you, John.
Are those pickups are different than what's in Claudia? Yeah.
No, I believe they're the same thing. The custom Buckers, Alnico 3s. I believe they are the same pickups. That just goes to show you each guitar with the same pickups can sound
Toned wood
different.
doesn't matter, right?
No, not at all. No, none whatsoever.
Because definitely that one. I was gonna say, doesn't sound better. It doesn't sound. It's got its own personality.
It's got its own personality. Yeah.
It's a little more stringy, and I don't mean that in any sort of bad way.
Right.
Dynamic. You could really hear that ring out when you're.
It's got more high end attack, and it's funny. My buddy, I think he probably has just as good, if not better, ears than I do. Right. And when we were leaving the store after I purchased it, he says, "I think that's going to sit right between Claudia and Vader as far as tone." When I got it here and plugged it in and played it, I was like, "He's 100% correct."
Spot on.
Claudia has more of a woolly kind of tone to her, a little warmer. Yep. Yeah. And Vader is real, almost Wolfgang, high gain kind of thing. And this one sits beautifully right in the middle of that. So
I think the trick, and this is the when you get into a bit of cork sniffing, is like something like Claudia should be a woofy guitar, but it's not.
It's not. Yeah.
And it's that last 15, 10%. It's the same with that one, right? That could be a super bright guitar, but it's, again, they do the mojo on it, man.
Whatever magic, sprinkle they put on it's cool.
I get the feeling it's like the wood that they're picking from is well bent. Like Murphy Labs gets their choice through the finest of the fine woods for the first picks. And then what they don't go through, the custom shop takes. And then everything else after that, right?
I need to see what they're left with when they get down to the
I don't know
Epiphone.
I don't know if that's exactly how it works, because this guitar is a 59 custom shop guitar that then went to the Murphy Lab.
So they detailed it after it was.
At least that's my understanding.
That's my understanding of how Murphy Labs works. Is they take custom shop 10s.
Right.
Cream of the crop there is where they get the selection process,
and then they do their little hand treatment to it to make sure everything's just
primo.
Now with Murphy Lab, is that strictly relicking, or do they do something with the hardware or any of that, like change the pickups or wiring or anything? No.
Make sure the frets are like the human plec machine or whatever.
I wouldn't think unless it's something like a greenie where they're doing the reverse phase and all that, flipping the pickup around. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on all of their workings at the custom shop in Murphy Lab. I just know that
it works.
It's a dang good guitar. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Anybody else jump in here that I have missed? Nick says, "I'm really digging the show so far." Right on, Nick. Appreciate having you here. Let's see. What were you going to say, Jimmy? Sorry, cut you off.
Well, I mean, I would say if, Murphy Labs taken guitars, that they would do it how I would approach, getting it, if I was going out and touching and feeling guitars myself, is you play them and you take the cream of the crop
Right.
And then the rest go to the next tier,
Right.
so on and so forth.
And the really
Because
bad
you
ones
can't-
get
you-
disassembled and put in totes.
You can't just pick wood and go, this guitar is going to sound great, because
Right.
that's not how that works.
Right.
It could be
Jimmy's,
the most beautiful wood, and it could be a dog.
yeah. Scott is wondering what the trim is in that tracer you've got there.
Yeah, it's Ibanez Edge,
Oh, there you go.
because I love routers.
Give a peek.
Yeah, I think you've talked about that guitar multitudes of times on the show.
I like it.
So if Scott was here, all
Paying
the time, he
attention.
would have seen that. Just gotta poke Scott a little.
Get them riled up. Get them all riled up and send them a link.
Where's Tommy? If Tommy was here, that's all you need. That's a cage mount, right?
Yeah,
Built
yeah.
to order.
We got OJ McBaggins is here. Welcome in. Good to see you back.
Very nice.
Let's see, scrolling on down here. Sables, a music videos channel member is here. Good to see you, Sables. Yostinator is inspired to finish modding his Epiphone and Cantrell Wino. Right on. Let us know when it's done. Let's see. Sova is reminding the chat that I do have some sweet guitars for sale, and they are kind of they're for sale, but they're not really being pushed as advertised, But yeah, I've got a few that if somebody were to offer me something for them, I might
Still
let
got
them
the
go.
chlorine.
You're looking
Still
for a
got
little
the
something.
Still got the chlorine. Got the charcoal burst Wolfgangs.
The charcoal's nice too.
Yep. I still have decided to let the Steinberger G, what the heck is that? GS7 TA back there. That one will be up for grabs. So yeah,
Connected with that one at all, eh?
nah, not really. I mean, it's cool. I've always wanted to check one out, and I'm glad that I did. And if I keep it, I keep it. It'll be it's a collector piece. So there's not that many of them. There was probably only 400 or 500 of those made. So there's not many out there. So I can hold on to
I
it
guess
till
with that
it's
said, it is somewhat redundant, right? It's not the trans trim you're reaching for, because you got the other two that are just
Right.
freaking killer.
exactly. Yep. So it falls more in line with the Ransom guitar, with what it's able to do.
Right.
It's a cool thing and it does its thing. And you can do chords in tune with them, but as far as like locking up into other tuning, you can do it, but you have to kind of tweak it a little bit
more
more.
fiddly.
Yeah. So
It's not as precise as the.
yeah,
double
it's
ball.
meant for somebody else, that's going to play and they just want to do some cool trim stuff with it to stay in tune.
Probably work pretty good for the Sora.
Yeah, it would probably do good for that. Channel member Blue Mox has made his way in, saying hey to everyone,
Hello.
crew and the chats. Got some dinner and lurking. Right on.
Right on.
Ed
Say hi to the
says,
wife.
see the Steinberger looking all lonely in your background. Will you be taking her for a spin later? Typically on Thursdays, I take her for a spin.
Right.
So.
Sundays are for other guitars, especially when you got a new girlfriend in the house.
Exactly.
You probably won't see anything but Eleanor for the next foreseeable future.
Let's see. We got anybody else that has come on in? Scott says, I love you guys. Really, I do. And you as well, Scott.
Indeed.
Really, we do. Let's see. Who else? Stephen Mulch-Maselli has found his way into the chat. He says, been lurking for a bit. Gotta run out to get dinner soon. What you want is a Wednesday guitar. Yeah.
Yeah. Hump day special.
Yep, exactly. Nick was thinking about going to see Slipknot and Avenged Sevenfold tribute bands. Right on. Cool.
Yeah, nothing wrong
And
with
that's
that.
right, Andy. Don't lowball me. I know what I got. Jeff T is reassembling his RG550
Right.
after a repaint after 30 plus years of not caring. Now I don't want to scratch it. Just go ahead and just relic it.
The
Just
thing is,
Yep.
after doing it, you could always do it again. Right? Worst comes to worst.
Matt says, I just realized John's shirt while I was checking out his tits. I'm eating bacon. There you go.
Nice.
BACON, bacon.
Christmas gift for my son.
Right. So what is that? Barium, what's CO?
Carbon
Carbon.
dioxide, right?
No cobalt.
Cobalt and nitrogen.
Nitrogen. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Which altogether probably isn't very good for you, but
Probably not a good combination. Yeah. I doubt very seriously that it would taste
Cobalt?
like bacon.
Yeah. But isn't
Yeah.
it really
Except
any
for drill
different from
bits,
what
right?
we're eating now?
Yeah, exactly. So, well, what do you boys want to do? John, you don't have a guitar in your hand.
not too far away.
Maybe before I put Eleanor down, maybe I'll do another Alice in Chains. Should I? You guys mind?
Absolutely.
Which one do you want to hear this time around? Let's see. I can do
Yeah, that's exactly. I was trying to get the name of it.
Stone. All right, let me drop the.
I know you think that.
Let me drop the.
Yeah, good call.
Because that is a drop C sharp tune.
Boom, ba-boom, ba-boom, boom.
All right, let's see how she does on this one.
Right on.
Well, how about that? The stream just could not handle the awesomeness. So that just means I have to restart it, right? I don't know about you guys, but I think she sounds pretty good. Like an
Real good, man.
Eleanor.
Agreed.
Right on, man.
Dig it.
All right, I'm gonna swap out Eleanor. And
Now,
we'll,
did we have a drop out there when I went to go get a beer and I came back? And
we did. Yep. StreamYard decided to say kick.
I
So
had a thought about that. What if you switched over to your B rig? Not necessarily entirely, but just for the
I'm obviously
see if
obviously it's just me that it's happening to. So I think that it's something with StreamYard and my computer and the Google
I'd be curious
and
if it
whatever.
worked on your laptop or not, just to
So.
see.
I don't know.
That's why I was kind of hoping Randy would fucking show up at the OU812 studios today. Since his internet shit the bed, you're like, come on over. Got
Right.
lots of time.
I don't have any trouble with any other site or anything that I go to.
Right.
I can sit and watch YouTube for for whatever, and it never cuts out. The only time that it cuts out on me like that is when
middle
I'm
of a goddamn
in the
song.
middle of StreamYard. Yeah, so
Well, I'm out getting a beer, so I can't move in.
it's all good. It's all good. So we recovered.
funny.
We
It's funny.
recovered. Let's see what is going
Keeping it
on
real.
in the chat. Let's see. Let me scroll up a little bit. Yeah, right there. John saw me. He says, "Ely Mux or whatever. Here we come."
That's what kind of tipped me off.
Jeffrey Edwards said, "And grind." Welcome in, Jeffrey. We've got Nick saying, "Sledge Factory is one of my favorites." Right on. Yostinator, last band covered this tune. Cantrell effing rocks. You got that right, man.
True that.
Edwards saying on fire. Right on. Zach says, new guitar also sounds good acoustically. It does. Nice and loud. Joe McGraw, thank you there. Sova says, us old bastards ain't too bad to hang out with, Nick. Right on. Yep. Let's see what else. Nick said, not bad at all. Right on. Andy Carson had to get on out of here. Got to run. Taking the missus to dinner. Congrats on the new guitar. Have a great week. Right on, Andy. We will see you next
Bon
time.
appetit, brother.
Joel says, nothing like a good chunky guitar. You got that right.
Speaking of coming over to the B rig,
Right?
Absolutely.
Mr. Rob Blackmore Official says, Ryan, I really think you pulled the sword out of the stone with this new 59. It sounds awesome. You know what? I've always had rabbit's feet falling out of my rear end when it came to picking guitars.
but it is uncanny over the last couple of years where it's like, I've spent 30 years looking for a Les Paul and I can't find any that I like.
In the
now
past
you're
couple of years, I'm up to
swimming in it.
4. Yeah. So I think that Gibson, like I said before, I think they have just really, really stepped up their game lately. But still, I was playing a lot of other guitars in the Guitar Center yesterday, and a lot of the standards I pulled off the rack, and the played some of the studios and the tributes. The range. You going on up into the $3,000 guitars, and nearly every one of them had a broken nut right here. It's cracked. So they need to get back on their quality control with that crap.
Right.
Let's see.
Give GraphTech a call.
Right on. Jeff T, that sounded so damn good. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Ed said that was good. Right on, Ed. Appreciate you. Yostinator said Eleanor broke the tubes of you with her growl. Tubes of you.
YouTube.
The YouTube.
Oh, of the youth. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, when you dropped out.
Yeah. Yep. Scott says, since I put the real Floyd in this Ghost Horse, I just love this guitar now.
Oh, yeah, man. I love that guitar, too.
You come on up
Joey.
and jam. Phil
Yeah, man.
Randy's spot.
I could send him a link on the face.
Matt says, I said the same about never finding a Gretsch. So how many do you have of those now, Matt?
Got a nice new one, too, it's got a Bigsby.
Out of tuner.
Joe says,
tuner.
do they use graphite nuts on their guitars? I don't think so. I'm not sure what they use. And I'm sure the studios and the standards probably don't get the same stuff that the custom shop does. Yeah, looking at this one, the quality is just night and day difference. I can tell.
Probably a bone nut, isn't it?
Probably.
Kind of the best.
I would think, yep. All right, I'm going to swap this guitar out. And did you guys have a tune? Jimmy, you got something?
He's been waiting the whole time.
He's like, let me go, man. Let me go.
He's got the track loaded up and everything.
Yeah, if you got something ready, we'd love to hear something, Jimmy. Quit playing shy. Quit playing all shy.
Right? We've all seen your third ball. For Christ's
Play
sakes.
around.
Huh?
You want to play
You
around?
want to play around? Okay.
What do you want to play?
Round.
Ryan, pick something. He
Oh,
just
I'm going
fucked
to swap
up.
guitars, so you just pick something of your own, and I'll jump in. Maybe one of those C sharp minor things that I don't like, and I'll come back in a minute.
Yeah, you got to switch guitars though. So let's play something different. Can't see the fucking Roadcaster.
Rockin' Roadcaster.
Let me play this one, Jimmy. I think it's in E minor.
Okay.
You start, Jimmy.
All right.
Very cool.
Take that one.
I think I was a little more used to that one today and kind of got into the groove of it.
Yeah, sounds good, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this just in. We have joining us today is not Quentin, but it is Scott Brockway. Welcome in, dude.
Scotty!
Good to see you, man. And this is why we call this Sundays a community jam. We do encourage the community, if you got a way to get your guitar in and you got a camera, jump in and jam with us. Or if you'd like to record a video of you playing to your favorite backing track, send it in to us. There's an email in the description. Yeah. So welcome in, Scott. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me. Where's
Absolutely.
The Ripper?
He is not
Comcast
being able
Blues.
to connect to the Comcast.
Blues.
So
him and RT.
Oh, he's got that com crap in there.
yeah. So
Can't connect today, baby. My
Scamcast.
internet's down.
You guys got to
Comcast
change your
Blues.
DNS servers. They always poison theirs.
well, I was hoping that maybe he could reconnect his modem, disconnect the cable, and let it sit for a while, and then obtain a new,
New
IP address, and maybe that'd be different. But didn't seem like that helped. Or if he tried it, I don't know. So
Yeah, you
Swear
gotta,
at it a
gotta
bunch.
change the IP server to the Google one.
Who gives a fuck? He's not here.
I don't have his number. I'd message him.
I think he's like most of us. You get to a certain point of it and you're done with
he's
it.
just like, yeah, and not,
Yeah, you're just like, fuck.
Yep.
Yep.
You just get
Not
pissed
even-
off and go do something else.
not even worried about it.
Yep.
Well, Scott, did you have anything specific in mind? Did you bring a track with you, or you're just gonna kind of?
I don't have any tracks, but I'm definitely like learning a bunch of songs that I'm trying to find backing tracks for.
Cool.
Right on.
Yeah, I've learned a bunch of Metallica and some Anthrax, and I bought a whole bunch of Ted Nugent and some Crocus and shit.
Right on.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. So pretty soon Scott's going to be on here. See? So we'll be
There we
hearing
go.
that soon from Mr. Scott Brockway. Right
I ain't singing it though. I ain't
No?
Derek St. Holmes.
on. I was going to say Nugent didn't sing it either. He had to bring in somebody to do that.
Change the words.
That was
Outcast is a bitch now, baby.
always one of my favorite tunes. I can
Absolutely.
remember back in '95, I had a Camaro Z28 convertible, rolling down the road with the top down and blasting that song.
Sweet.
Just that's a driving song, man. Driving.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Used
this
to play
just
the
in,
Wangle
ladies and
Tangle a
gentlemen.
lot.
This just in. We have a news report from a sports aficionado, Christopher Lavsova. We have a 28-22 Eagles win for a trip to the NFC divisional playoffs. So thank you for that field report, Christopher Lavsova. More to come.
Warning, folks, there may be spoilers. So
Somebody earlier asked me if I knew any jokes this year, and I said the only joke is the Giants' defense.
Had you covered on that one. Let's see. Edward says, I have Comcast and I don't have any problems. See, I knew
far.
those guys were just
Right.
screwing with us. R2, same thing. Oh, I'm having trouble with Comcast. After he heard Randy.
Catchy. It's catchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
had nothing but problems with them when I had them.
Yeah, I couldn't get away from them fast enough when
Yeah,
the AT&T broadband fiber came through. I was like, yep, sign me up for that. And
some
I
of that
haven't-
fiber optic shit.
haven't looked back since.
Exactly.
I downgraded to ADSL just so that my internet wouldn't shut off at random times for years.
I would prefer to have a slower ADSL connection than cable connection any day of the week for
Yeah.
sure. It's
Stable.
much more
Now I got
stable.
fiber and it's great.
Yeah. I was telling these boys
One
last
gig up, 1 gig
last
down.
show or last week or something. I had first got DSL back in the late 90s. I lived right next to a fire station, so the technology was coming into them, so we benefited from it. And yeah, it was just hands down best ever as far as stability.
I first got it in 2000 in my apartment because we were right down the road from the courthouse, so they had it there too.
Yep. Same kind of thing. Cool stuff, man. Let's see. Joel says my Xfinity is stable and fast, 1 gig speed.
There you go.
Nice.
Yep. Google Fiber. I checked onto that and it wasn't available to my location, but I'm happy with the AT&T fiber for sure.
Any kind of fiber is good.
Yep.
Fiber.
Yeah, I've got TDS. It was
Useless.
pre-install and everything, and it's only $38 a month for 700, which is not bad for under $40.
Yeah, that's not bad
that's
at all.
more than you need, man. That's good.
Yeah, it's plenty. I don't need any more than that. It's
Right on. Let's see. We got the Truth Warrior has found their way in, saying good evening to the crew. I agree. I have AT&T fiber, left cable, haven't looked back. Not at all. Not at all. No need. Only reason I would ever get cable again is if it was a secondary connection coming in, for a backup or something.
Redundancy, hardline thing.
Let the family use the cable. Here, connect your phone to this.
Right?
no, connect the TV to that, so
Right.
and the appliances in the kitchen, so they can do their updates over that.
Yeah, because you never know when you might have to turn your oven on from church.
Yeah, exactly.
And my appliances are.
Or you might have to log
part of
into
the
your
internet.
refrigerator to order more milk. Yeah.
Yeah. The one thing that we were taught as children is don't leave crap on when you're not home.
Right?
Now everything stays
Now you
on.
have to unplug it, or your toaster's going to be phoning back to fucking the mothership.
Yeah,
Toaster's going to be phoning a friend.
Watch out for that air fryer too.
Be like,
God
what's
damn
up,
it.
It'll
Linda?
break itself if they can't phone home.
You looking kind of sexy over there on the other side of the table or the counter.
Hello, babe.
It's like ET, it starts to die.
Let me stick my toast in you.
Would you like some toast?
Honey Nut Cheerio.
Melted Copper is here. Welcome in.
Copper.
Welcome in. Let's see.
There's two,
Silva
bud.
says, if you hear pound cake tomorrow, you'll know 45, 47 is back in business. Drill, baby, drill. What?
It's an inauguration thing.
Okay. All right. So what's up? Let's talk about for a minute TikTok. I have never been on TikTok. Somebody convinced me to install it. It lasted about 15 minutes, and I uninstalled it.
You don't want that because
I-
have you seen the permissions?
Yeah, exactly.
TikTok, and it
Yep.
accesses
Last thing isn't even another.
everything in your phone.
So
Everything.
apparently they shut it down.
At about midnight Eastern
then-
time last night.
And then earlier today, my wife showed me her phone. She says, and it's had a message, and it says, "Thanks to President Trump, we now temporarily have TikTok back."
Yeah,
mean,
they have a
it's-
3-month
90-day extension on
grace
the.
period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I fired up TikTok. This
Well, it's
morning,
weird. 'Cause in
working
Canada,
good.
it's not a thing, right? So if you even had it, John, you have it.
Oh yeah.
So you didn't notice any disruption in service whatsoever, right?
No, I purposely was up at midnight. And I'm like,
Checking in on all your
it
face.
was like Y2K. I was there too, and I turned on my fucking computer as it went over. Okay,
Right.
go do your thing. Nothing.
Yeah. Nothing.
Same
yeah.
thing.
Nothing. Yep. Sova says, no TikTok for me, China Information Network. That's kind of what I was under the understanding.
Yeah.
Truth Warrior says, no TikTok or Temu for me either. Now, Temu, Jimmy is a big
I
fan
don't
of
even buy
Temu.
anything.
Oh yeah, because there's nothing
internet.
better than 20 shirts all size large, and apparently there's 6 different sizes of large.
Yep.
Apparently, Ed doesn't
Depends
give
on the
a
region.
rat's ass about TikTok.
I'm
Me neither.
pretty much unanimous at
Me
this point.
neither.
Let me think of something that I care less about.
Does it start with Q?
No, I don't actually. I just like giving him shit. 'Cause he's such a snowflake.
Oh, man. He's going to be clipping that and making posts of it later. So,
Right? It's already on
Good.
Facebook.
John, did you have a backing track you wanted to hit? I'm going to step away for just a minute. I'll be back in a few.
What key you
guys
want
are-
to play in, Scotty?
Whatever.
There you go. That's the spirit. Fuck yeah.
That's an
As
interesting
long
key.
as I know the key, that's all I need to know.
It's
you-
it's
hold
going to
on,
be
I
1 in
think
12,
Jimmy-
I guess, right?
No, Jimmy's ready for one. I think he fired up here.
Jimmy, ready for a
Yeah.
little rip? Oh,
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, he switched up. I noticed the tiger coming out. I'm like, ooh, that's a nice one too, buddy.
And I-
Oh, it's one of our
So
favorites. My
on
favorites.
Thursday, I have Wolfgang necks in a saved search on Reverb, and I'm going through doing work stuff on my phone. And all of a sudden, bing, new Wolfgang neck. Well, so I go out, hit it. It's a 2010 made in Japan bird's eye maple neck
Yeah.
for $229, freshly leveled and crowned, and was on there for not even 4 minutes, and was like, "Yep, sold."
Take that.
So now I just got to figure out what to put it on.
Well, there you go. You can put it on that Ibanez that you're going to send me.
Doesn't
Have you actually ever put a Wolfgang neck on an Ibanez
It's a
guitar?
different bolt pattern and everything.
But he's got tools. I mean,
got drills.
you'll make it
Got
fit.
glue.
Fire up the router.
John.
So I don't know. So I'm sitting on this striker red Wolfgang standard body that I think a bird's eye maple neck would probably look
Gel
pretty
with?
bitchin'
That would
on
look killer. Yeah.
with smoked chrome hardware.
Ooh.
But
Very cool.
the bad thing is I've been waiting for a number of guitar parts for like 2 weeks now, and I go through, because I'm tracking and all that. It's like, okay, well, all this stuff is at the post office, and it's been sitting at the post office for over a week. So it's just literally the post office is 5 minutes away from me. So I go down there yesterday morning going, so are you sitting on all these packages? What's going on? They're like, we had 4 delivery drivers just walk out on us. So
Yeah.
so
the post
their
office has
their
been having-
facility is full of people's stuff, and then they have big trucks parked outside full of people's stuff. So they had to hire people from out of state
Right.
to come in today and start sorting, and they're going to start delivering tomorrow with out-of-state workers.
They just farm our stuff out. They just farm
That's what
it out.
happens when you lose billions of dollars a year
Well, I mean,
in a poorly run government entity.
up here, there's a waiting list of people just waiting to pounce on a job like that.
Well,
question.
working for the post office here used to be a sweet gig, and now it sucks.
As does most work, but
Well, the working part, yeah, it always sucks.
I had a
But
great experience at work the other day. I'm slaving away, doing my paperwork, and come out and fucking buddy John DeShane's standing there pumping gas. Hey man, what's up? Small little
Joe.
world.
Joe, I'm in Montana, but
see
it's
the
not
question
just
for you?
Montana. It's all over the place. How many guitars do I have now?
Now let's just preface that by saying
Assembled.
functional-
Assembled and playable.
Not enough plus one.
That's the right answer.
How many
Room
assembled?
for another.
I don't know. It's over 60, and then I don't know how many unassembled. There's bodies stacked in the closet and in the corners and behind all the speakers and in the trunk full of necks and tubs and drawers full of parts and
Your attic's just full of necks.
yeah.
Well, yeah, the totes, right? The disassembling one. You're disassembly. He does the thumbs down after his playthrough. Sit in a box for 5 years and we'll pull you out and see if you fit on anything.
You gonna be a good girl this time?
Learn your lesson.
This reminds me of what my mom used to do to me.
PTSD.
One, I should go get the coat hanger.
Got me a
Go
switch.
outside and pick a switch. Better not be a thin one.
Yeah, screw you, Mom. That's the electrician's job.
Jethro.
I'll say kick it, and you're going to kick it, Jimmy.
Alrighty.
Kick it, Jimmy. God damn it, Jimmy.
feet. I pray for the steady. Got to open your eyes. There's a revelation. Oh, you know, sometimes yourself. You're living a daydream. Hypnotize yourself. No shine in the moonbeam. Hypnotize yourself. You're stepping on a highway. Hypnotize yourself. You're living in a dream now. You're walking in the sleep now. Oh yeah, yeah. Hypnotize yourself. You're living a daydream. Hypnotize yourself. No shine in the moonbeam. Hypnotize yourself. You're stepping on a highway. Hypnotize yourself. You're walking in a dream. Hypnotize yourself. You're living a daydream. Hypnotize yourself. You're walking in a sea of fire.
Right on, Jimmy. Sounding awesome as usual, man. I got a couple things that I want to get to right here, though. We had Arkansas throwing a little cha-ching out and gifting an OU812 membership. She hit Great Vanzini, GVTV, gifted a membership by Arkansas. So right on. Thank you very much, Arky, for the continued channel support. I also have something else that I need to discuss here with Jimmy. We all know that Arky went for a visit to see Jimmy, and she says that he put me in a box for a minute. Can you tell us about this, Jimmy?
What did she possibly do to deserve disassembly for a minute?
Did she mean to say he put something in a box?
Well, she might be talking about when she started getting mouthy and ran face first into my screen door. So she put herself in her own box.
Right. Boys, we have Brian Peterson has just joined in. He says, Jimmy, that was so nice. A great job. Right on,
thanks.
Brian. Welcome in.
Yeah, it
Good to see
sounded
you
great,
hanging.
Jimmy.
Looks like Nick is back. Good afternoon and welcome back, Nick. All right, what's next, boys? What is on the agenda for the next session?
Something rocking.
Something rocking? You want me to hit the rock track there, John?
Rock.
Yeah, go for it.
All right,
Rock
let's
around
hit this
the
one.
clock tonight.
Hopefully the levels are good on it, so let's see what's happening.
Right.
Hypnotize
Oh boy.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. We got
Oh, boy.
big problems.
Sweet.
Run,
Rockin' Round with the OU crew and guests.
That was a good one.
Reminder that this is Community Jam, so we do encourage anyone in the chat, if you can get your guitar and your video in and you'd like to join us like Scott has done today. Or should I say Scott? There we go. I can never
Why,
remember.
Scott? What's all that about?
It's always opposite of what you think.
It's biscotti.
Biscotti.
Scotty.
Biscotti. That's what my drummer
gonna
is.
say
I need a
you-
coffee with my biscotti.
Yeah.
Gently coming out with your name.
Oh, come on, where's your ball?
Yeah, he's decided to let everybody know that he's bi. So
Yes, I like both kinds of guitars.
there we
That's
go.
right.
There we go. He
Right?
likes
Hardtails and
he likes six
Floyd.
strings. He likes acoustics. He likes
I like
7
all
strings.
three.
I like tremolos. I like hardtails.
Yeah, so he's so that would be Metro.
I'm guitar fluid.
Metro Scotty, right?
Hmm.
Right on.
Poly
Let's welcome in
guitarist.
channel member Ty Spork is here. He's saying sick jams. Welcome in, Ty Spork. Good to see you. Also want to give a shout out and thank you to Arky. I know a little cha-ching, cha-ching. Member for 8 months, and she used her super chat for that to say hit that like. So yeah, please hit that like button down there. Give us a thumbs up. We say hit it and you hit it. John says
That's my
hit it.
levels, Ryan.
That's right.
Pretty
Yeah,
good, actually.
Yeah, they're right in there. So I did go in and bump your microphone level all the way up. So you are are right in where you need to be. So
Okay.
let's see. Want to say hola and welcome to Elamar Sylvania Koch with a K. So buenas noches. Welcome in. Rockin' Sunday, everyone from Aruba. Right on. Welcome. Welcome. Glad to have you. Let's see. See there. Gracias and thank you. Jamaica. I think we said hey to Brian Peterson already. Channel member Ed Robo is saying, sound great, guys. Thank you, Ed. Appreciate you being here, man. We got Steve Cassidy Guitar has just kicked the door down and is here throwing up the fire and rocking emojis. Welcome in, Steve. Good to see you. Ed says, I think Scotty needs some more pedals. Didn't have enough behind him there,
Yeah, I need about 200 more.
yeah. Is that the
You
same
ever-
with our attitude towards guitars? Not enough, plus
Just
one.
another one.
Well, I need about 20 more amps too.
There you go. Can never
Never
have
hook
too
those all
much.
together in one shot. Have the ultimate pedal board.
Right.
He did, but all he got was
He turns on the power supply and the lights in the fucking neighborhood dim down.
Yep.
Yeah, they probably would.
It's like that Back to the Future scene where he cranks everything up and hits the chord and blows across the room. Yeah.
Especially with the Morley pedals, man, because they're AC.
So all my true bypass on pedal 38 is not sounding right.
Could you imagine all the little fucking cables?
It's like, I got a loss in signal somewhere. Where do I find it?
Gonna need a
Back
sandwich.
tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Nice.
I only have 30 patch cables.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, so
That's-
you've limited yourself. That's
Yes.
yeah, that's about 28 too many.
Yeah. Well, I tend to only use like maybe 8 pedals at the most.
Right. And let's settle the debate once and for all. Well, maybe not settle it. But let's stir the
talk
stir
about
it. Let's stir the pudding.
Let's stir the pot.
Flanger, or not flanger. Phaser. Phaser.
Phasor.
Front
Phaser?
or in the loop.
Whatever
Oh,
you like.
in front.
Okay, no lost.
Okay. All right. You can stay. You can stay.
Everything goes in front. Good enough for Ed. Good enough for me.
Everything, huh?
Yeah, except for the only thing I like in a loop is reverb and delay. That's it.
There we go.
Modulation.
Everything else in the front.
Yep.
Cool.
We're talking
Matt.
about guitars, right?
Matt says if you got trouble like that, I'd just move. I'd just move. Just leave it. Just like Randy and R2 did today. They both just moved.
Yeah,
They're done. Yep.
They're over at Quentin's house.
Well, I have noticed that Senior Jimmy Biter has changed guitars, so it looks
Again?
like he's ready to rock something out for us.
I do need to go and turn the oven on.
Yeah. Gonna turn on my Ninja blender.
I gotta go play
as
Doom
it's
on
talking
this
to
I'm
you.
just in E standard, so I was just prepping for another round of whatever.
Oh, for whatever. Okay.
E, boys. E minor. E minor. Were you ready for E minor?
Did you say B or E?
Always.
Sorry,
E minor.
Jimmy. E.
Yeah.
That's
Echo.
okay. I figured it
Playing in
out
E
after
minor?
about the.
Echo minor.
All right. Hit it.
I did hit it.
I can hear it.
Can't hear you, Scotty.
That was fun.
That was a cool one, man. Cool one. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Scott figured, fuck it, I'm out. You guys suck.
He got his coffee cup. He had to go get another drink.
Yeah, had to refill. Get the energy juice up.
Wow, he's jamming along quite well. Came in, his tone's on point, and a little fiddling.
We got Mr. Edward R. Nugent Jr. with a little cha-ching for a $5 super sticker. Thank you, Edward. Super sticker of $5 said, "Keep it up." Right on, Edward. Thank you so much for this channel support. We also have OK George is here.
Hey, George.
Welcome in. He says, "I want that guy's pedal collection." Wow. Yeah, he's got quite a few, man. Quite a few.
That's just his repair bench, though. None of them work.
Let's see if we can count them before he gets back. 1, 2, 3.
So 10 per shelf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shelves.
70.
And we've got 6 on that side. So 13 shelves, 10 apiece.
At least 130,
Give
plus or
take.
minus. Yep.
About 130, about 100.
Somewhere around here. Yep. Let's see. Wally in the box says, damn, you boys are kicking it. Thank you, Wally.
I'm just not. I'm not connecting.
Just
today
not
at
feeling
all,
it, huh?
man. No,
Really?
it's brutal.
It says, ooh, the fair warning guitar. That's right, folks.
Right.
The fair warning guitar.
Oh, messing
If you're
around,
interested about knowing more about this guitar, there was a Guitarsenal episode. So check the past channel vlog history.
That sounds so good.
And you'll see a Guitarsenal talking about this guitar. We've got some pictures of its process of being painted and
Right. And the way
the history of this guitar, what it was and what it is now. So go check that
it's
out
not
if you
for
hadn't
sale.
seen that.
No,
Well,
it's not
you
for
know,
sale.
everything is
Anything's
for
for
sale with the right, with the right amount of money. So
Yeah.
let's see what else is going on.
Scotty's back.
Joe says, nice. Well, let's get him back in here. Welcome back, Scotty.
And Matt jumped in.
Says lots of stuff there on the shelves. I could play with some of for sure, man. He's got bunches of stuff.
Oh, let's get, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this just in. We are being joined by one of the biggest channel supporters in the known history of the channel. We have Matt McCollum Music is here joining the panel. Welcome in, sir.
Also, one of the nicest dudes on the internet too. man.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
shut up, sweet tits.
So Matt, let me officially welcome you in and say, what's up? What's up?
Sugar tits, isn't it?
You almost had me blowing hot coffee out my nose there.
Well, I finished my bacon and my laundry's in the load, so here I am.
Is that your boyfriend's nickname, Hot Coffee?
Hot coffee. And I'm cheating on him with bacon.
Welcome in, dude. What is going on? What is
Not a
happening?
whole lot. It's cold as shit here.
It is. It's getting on down. You getting any snow flurries your way?
I did have a little bit when I was trying to, because I had to move my shit around in my truck for tomorrow.
Yep.
As soon as I walked outside, I was like, oh, you're going to do it, aren't you? Sure enough. I was like, oh, it's wet. It's cold. It's wet.
Yeah. We got a few little. It looked like little bitty snowballs that we were getting. It wasn't snowflakes. It was
More
just
frozen rain than
Call that
Yeah.
hail.
Everybody knows about like
No.
the lighting boxes you buy, right? When you buy a new light fixture and it has all that styrofoam in it.
all the little beads.
Yeah. So I'm moving all that shit out of my truck, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, damn, I can sell all this styrofoam, bro. And then it dawns on me, I'm like, that's not styrofoam. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, it's snowing.
yeah.
Rain next the shit out of my windows.
Elbar J says we got about 5 inches. I don't know if I would announce that to
Keep
the
it to yourself.
to the world.
Now, is that full or
That's bottom average.
Is that a grower or shower?
That's from the asshole forward.
The notch straight edge.
Well, whatever it is, it's hell at 90 miles an hour. So
That's right.
There you go.
5x7.
So, what you bringing with you, Matt? You got some tunes ready, or you just coming to jam
He's
out
got
a
his
few
Xterra
riffs?
on, but you all should see this little bendy lap steel thing he's got with a.
That's cool, man. Look at that. You and Scotty got the same guitar.
Hush
Close.
up, Arky. You know you like it.
his is cooler?
All right.
I don't have a Floyd.
Let's get you soloed out here. No, not me.
Wow, I got different real fast.
You aged like 20 years.
So it's basically the same as mine, but
It's exactly the same
purple.
as Trev's. Yeah.
Okay.
Krebs.
Yeah,
Right
it's
on.
got
So that's got
fluence in
the
it.
Fishman Fluence
Yeah. Oh, the
and do
Classics.
those push pull. Now, what did that do? One of them is a phase.
It's modern and it's no
Classic
phasing or
modern.
anything like that. Classic modern. What do they call
Split
it?
coil.
In split coil. But what do they call that, Trev? Voicings.
Right.
So you have
2 or 3 with those.
it's 2.
2. Yeah.
Well, technically
Classic
3
and
because
modern.
you and with the
That's not really a
three-way switch,
voicing.
right?
That's some more of the coil
That front
tapping
one
thing.
makes it single coils versus not single coils. That the volume, if you will.
Now, Is that pretty
wanna
much
hear a
the same model that Trev has? Or
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
No
it's just
no
purple.
differences.
Nope.
Just a color.
So same inlays and
I
everything.
think I used Duracell batteries. You got an Energizer in there, or are you using Duracell?
I'm using whatever the hell came from wherever this guitar came from.
Oh,
Indonesia.
it's Chinese special.
China.
Yeah.
China.
Your
China.
battery is called.
Hong Kong. Hong Kong.
It's
The
got
battery
tic-
is cold. I'm not
TikTok-
trying.
It's got the TikTok.
It's a
team battery in it.
Duragizer.
It's a TikTok battery.
I'm gonna be Scott.
It's banned in the United
I only
States.
use
It's going to
beverage.
expire in about 90 days.
Well, hold on, I
Let's
gotta
see.
move this stuff around, and I can show you the other thing.
Wally in the box is getting some snow in northeast Iowa, 0 degrees.
Oh, I got the headphones on the wrong side.
Breaky.
High school buddy messaged me, and he's down south coast of Mississippi, and he said they're under a winter weather advisory.
It's pretty much the whole North American continent right
Yeah.
now. It's like, I mean, even John and I are in a colder than standard weather pattern, albeit dry, not wet, and I'm kind of digging it. But
It's
like
it's a
-2
crazy
here.
crazy front that we got coming.
-2 Celsius, 29 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, all the forecasts that I look at shows the big, loop coming down, and it's all
The
purple.
polar vortex, I think
Yep.
they call it.
Yep.
Right? Oh, get a load of this.
Is that due to like an El Nino or Nino or Nina or something?
I think it's the Russians.
Is that
man.
a Supro?
You know what I think? You
It's
know
a
what I
Gretsch.
think immediately when I see that is we need Matt to learn some Pink Floyd slide solos.
Trust me, I'm getting
I've been
bombarded.
pushing it on him. That,
Bombarded.
right? One of those days.
Yep,
Man,
one of those
that'd be
days.
So good on there.
Yep.
I'll get there.
Pantera on that thing.
But it's gotta be
High
tuned
Hope
different.
solo.
Currently not tuned for it.
It's tuned to G instead of E.
It's tuned
All
to
right.
something
So
completely out of my wheelhouse.
Let's do a mini guitar solo right now. So, ooh, listen to that.
Right? He's got the Duesenberg levers going.
Cool, man.
Very cool. Awesome.
I like it. I like it.
The death metal guy plays lap steel.
I was gonna say I want to hear it with a load of gain on it now.
I do have that queued up.
Careful what you wish for.
This is a Saldano.
Cool, man.
Very cool, man. Awesome.
I gotta learn how to actually play the damn thing.
Now you need all of the like 8 different delays that Gilmore runs, and
Yeah, right.
you'll be there. You'll have it.
Then I got this guy.
we got all kinds of
the
goodies
Gretsch
today.
with the detuner.
The
the
D-tuner.
The detuner. The
What?
biggle stick.
The big old stick.
Oh, the D-tuner. Meaning when
D-tuner.
you use it, it completely
go out
throws the
of
guitar
tune.
out of tune.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta have
I,
really
uh,
old strings.
I played one of those yesterday, and I was actually surprised with how well it stayed in tune. You know, of
Yeah,
course,
the first one I
little
got
wiggles
did. This
is
one
fine.
doesn't.
I didn't do any eruption drops or anything on it. Just a little wiggle.
Yeah, you kind of just. That's it.
Yeah,
now we're
that's
done.
it.
We got a tune.
Yeah,
Vibrato bar.
yeah.
How far out of tune? All the way out of tune. From the littlest bend.
Quentin James and Steve Brand out of tune is what we're talking about.
Oh, jeez. John.
Yeah, it's already out of tune, and I didn't even touch it.
Just clipping that one.
It's already up there.
It's on Facebook.
He's already loaded it up. He's put it on TikTok already.
On Thursday, no word of a lie.
Back in 2 minutes.
I was doing some sort of ascending sequence, and I screwed it up, and I yelled the F word into the thing. By the time we ended the show, it was already up on Quentin's channel.
He's quick. He's quick. He's got to have content, you know, so he still steals everybody else's.
True that.
We love you, Quentin. We do. So Matt is tuning up. Hopefully he has something special for us he's going to do. Nick says, did you guys hear that Rob Dukes is back with Exodus? I did not. I honestly don't even know who Rob Dukes is. So
Yeah, that guy.
Daisy Duke's cousin.
right.
I think I haven't listened to them since like Fabulous Disaster. That was like what, 88.
Arky says Matt has a really nice song. Is he holding out on us, Arky? Is that what you're saying?
It premiered this morning on her channel.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. It's not really a song. It's just something I'm messing with. So I got
when
this.
when you say this morning, don't you mean like the middle of the night?
No, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, 5 a.m. almost. So I got this doohickamajigger.
What's that? A groove loop? Cool.
So it's a looper with a built-in beat machine.
A moor. Right on.
It's a hooer.
I just call it the thing, the doohickamajigger, because I'm like, I don't know. Goober? I don't know.
What you call it?
Moor. So, I mean, it's not really a song, but like it's something I've been working on. I just got to figure out the right pattern real quick.
Nothing wrong with a riff in progress, if you don't mind sharing
That's
it.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to go top up my coffee and switch
All right.
you to the
All
front
right.
end.
We're going to wait for Matt to get situated here. See, that's the trouble with the stuff with a wiggle stick like that. You got to tune it every 5 seconds. All right, Jeff T. He says family calls, got to go. Great playing. Thank you, Jeff, for hanging out with us. And family calls probably means that he's got to go watch the football game. It just started, so we'll see you next time, Jeff. Thanks for coming in, stopping in. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. Elbar J says they're supposed to put a looper in the VH4. Have not seen it yet. I am not familiar.
Isn't that the new FX, Axe FX, just FX?
Oh, maybe.
The VP4. Isn't it?
Yeah.
VH4 makes me think of Diesel.
Right.
Yeah. Joe says, Wall in a box, my father grew up with Roy Clark. Roy Clark was a badass guitar player. I don't care what anybody says.
Just blow you away every time.
Played them many times, much better than my father.
All right, I think I'm ready. Here we go.
Roy Clark and hee-haw. Before you get started, Matt, we got Arky throwing out a little something. Had a gifted one OU 812 membership. Look at there. She hit Sandra Picorni, gifted a membership. Right on. And, of course, she went ahead and followed it up with a couple more there. She gifted another OU 812 membership. And she hit with that one. RRD gifted a membership by Arkansas. Thank you, Arkansas. Appreciate your continued channel support.
Big ups.
I swear that sounds like R2, isn't that?
Right, every time.
Thank you, Arky. Appreciate you.
And that triggers the flashback to the time you guys were playing Alice in Chains and he was in the background going,
You're right.
it's like,
Shut up, R2. Shut up. All right, this just in. Joe McGraw. Right now, the NFL playoff football game is tied up right now.
tired up.
More to come later when we have more information. Thank you, Joe McGraw. We got Ian's Guitar Shack has just joined us. Welcome in, Ian. Good to see you. Right. And we have now, hopefully, ready Matt, who I just looked up at the screen and he looked just like Wolfgang Van Halen sitting there. And his head was down.
He accidentally touched the arm. He's got a tune again.
Are you calling me fat?
No, not at all.
But that boy can play the drums, though, so I'll take it.
He can play everything, it seems like. Mm-hmm. So you ready to go? You got something for us there?
Right. So it's going to be the same drum loop over and over and kind of the same guitar loop, but I do different things over it. It's kind of cool.
All right, man. We'll rock it out. Give it to us.
fucking loving it. I can tell by the way it's all ending soon. So let's dance. So let's dance. I can tell by the way that you move your hips. You're not innocent, and I'm fucking loving it. Tell by the way that you move your hips. You're not innocent, but I'm fucking into it. I can tell by the way that you move your hips. You're not innocent, and I'm fucking into it. You gotta like press two things at once, it's kind of a pain.
Dude, that wasn't just a riff and an idea. That was a complete song. Man.
Nah, that's like 3 pieces of a song.
That's cool, man. That's really,
So
really cool.
eventually I'll have it all figured out.
Yep. Yeah, as soon as you started playing, I was like, man, that's some Pulp Fiction vibes. And then everybody in the chat started typing that too. Really, really
Last
cool,
night they
man.
were saying that
Definitely
too.
got that.
Yeah,
That was
Yep.
very cool, Matt.
it was. It was.
Well, I could either go blast your face off death metal or surprise everybody and be like, let's do something completely off the wall.
Right?
No, that
Get a
was
load of this.
Super cool, man. Super cool. Let's see. You got to welcome in Charles Green is here. Mr. Verde. Good to see you, sir. Welcome, welcome.
What up?
The irons.
Raider Rich 760 SoCal has joined the chat. Good to see you. Ian's Guitar Shack is here. Did we say hey to Ian? I think we did, but we're going to say it again. Welcome in, gentlemen. Joe McGraw there says definitely has that Pulp Fiction vibe. Pretty cool. Nick says I could honestly see something like this in From Dusk Till Dawn.
That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite movies.
Yeah. Cool
Just
stuff,
like the
man.
breastises.
Hell yeah. Ed Cheese
Selma
Moreras.
Hayek.
There were vampires in that movie.
We got goat Uzi.
Here, we got this 8-foot. We got this 8-foot snake we want you to dance with.
Yeah, she was deathly afraid of it too.
Truth Warrior was getting some Twilight vibes. Right on.
Out of here.
It says, bring out the GIMP.
Right? Exactly.
Ed, did you mean
right,
to put
Ed.
that in the chat, or was that something you were...
Get right in on
Charles-
his Sunday plans.
Charles says, right on, Matt. Very cool. Right on. We got channel member Cowboys fan 1965 is here saying good evening, guys. Good to see you. Let's see. Dark 80s Alt says Yostinator. Steve Resor says, right on, Matt. Right on, right on, right on. Rob Blackmore sounded like she wants revenge.
One of my influences.
Who would that be?
So that was like this like niche little 2-man progress, like a project that turned into something bigger than it was because the club scene at the time in like the late 90s, the goth thing came back through.
Right.
So they were doing like real simple droney beats with a thick bass line that was on a keyboard and one guy standing there with a Gibson going dun 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 dun. But his voice was so sultry and he was always singing about like sex and drugs and but it was always very monotone, like I'm gonna like nothing changed.
Gotcha.
So kind of like Lou Reed then.
It was like The Cure, just
The Cure with better vocals.
no, The Cure just on more drugs.
Less whiny.
Less people, more drugs.
Stinky N is here. Welcome. He says, send me a link.
Stinky and
I
what?
think it's a she.
Okay.
Did check the channel. That's a real channel with videos. I'm not familiar with Stinky. First
Right.
time here. Good to
First-
see you, Stinky. Let's
first-
get to know you a little first. Tell us
Yep.
about yourself.
First time in, yeah, we're going to have to kind of fill you out. And
Arky put the brakes on that.
did she?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, typically this is for anyone with a guitar instrument and they're going to play and
Well, I mean, for starters, Stinky, I got no way to reach you.
right.
Even if I wanted to send you the link, I couldn't
Yeah.
do it.
So we have an email address in the description there, so you can send an email and we'll get to know you first. before we
Explain
pull you up.
yourself.
Let's see. Ian's Guitar Shack says Death Surf Music. That's a pretty good description.
that's a good
that.
one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
description of
Yeah.
that. It's good.
I might steal that from you.
Ready Rich definitely
There's a new
sounds like
T-shirt coming.
Tarantino film. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
let's
Trev,
see.
right? Good T-shirt, like a Grim Reaper on a surfboard. That's
there
surf
you
music.
We got a new name. Frank's Tracks is here.
Cheers, Frank.
I guess a
What
friend
up?
of Ian. So welcome in, Frank's Track. Good to see you. Ed says, oops, slipped on the keyboard. Too much baby oil.
It's okay as long as it was Diddy.
He's having a good Sunday.
Zach Thong sees a David Bowie kind of influence there. Yeah, you know, like
I like David Bowie.
Bowie knife.
Bowie knife.
Bowie.
Yeah.
Bowie.
David Bowie. Tomato, whatever.
At some point, you know, Ed's
clamato.
gonna wake up
Color.
too late in the evening and realize what a mess he's got to try and get sorted from to go to work tomorrow.
Every night, man. This guy.
Unzips the gimp man.
Rob is recommending everyone check out "Tear You Apart" by She Wants Revenge.
That's the one. Yep.
Yeah, cool.
I
cool.
wanna fucking tear you apart. Yep.
Wally says it's got a goth Epiphone Les Paul. Yeah, I don't play it. Well, grab that thing out, man. You know,
Those are cool. That's like
Put
the
the
one
bass
less
down
Paul
for
I've
a
always
second,
wanted.
Wally, and grab your guitar.
there's a great quote by a famous guitar player.
Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.
That is directed right at you. He was talking to you. Keep playing.
Talking
man.
to all
Keep
of us,
playing.
really.
Yeah.
So fun fact, that's that one guitar for me that I've gone and played a bunch of and never could find one I jazzed with. The goth Epiphone.
Right.
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to play jazz on it.
Here's another fun fact from Yostinator. I'm a metalhead, but my guilty pleasures are Duran Duran, Depeche Mode, and Erasure.
That's every metalhead, bro.
Yeah,
I would
I've
have
found,
to say that I've listened to them several times. So
Who?
I've found most metalheads are tend to be a little more open minded to different styles than their
Yeah.
own genre.
Just
right?
saying.
You know?
Even pretty
Duran
much
Duran
open to
or
anything
A
that's
View to a
done
Kill?
well with emotion
Except
and
for
heart
Scotty.
and thought that isn't country.
I play country now. Not true.
I know. But now, you play a different kind of country with
It's
that slide
true.
thing, man. You reached down and grabbed me by the cojones, so it's different.
Matt plays country. Okay, see Matt.
Well, it's that slide thing, man. How can you not?
Well, I'm learning
That
like
laps
I'm learning
feel.
like the entry level chicken picking style kind of thing because I want to get into the
you got to
Crazy
learn
fast
those
stuff.
are
That's
the
cool
lessons
stuff.
to how to play that fucking thing. That's 3-dimensional chess playing that
It's
thing.
crazy.
Man.
Yeah.
It is kind of
really
trans-trendy
be
when you think
Let's
about
welcome in Bauer Media has just found his way in. He said just in from Wankers Anonymous. Did you see John there while you were there?
it. Well, no, because he's here.
That's where you got the bacon shirt from.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
It did sit, and you know how like Lemmy has the chair at the rainbow?
Rainbow?
Did he do?
All right. What do you gentlemen want to do? Matt, you want to join us for a round?
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably have to switch out of this thing.
I'll whip out it. I'll whip
Yeah,
out
grab
a
your
tube.
extra again.
Let
All right.
Jimmy do one.
Jimmy's going to bust
Yeah,
one
there you
out
go.
while
That'll
you
give me
get, while
plenty.
we get situated. Yep.
Jimmy's gonna hit it.
So this Schecter is like.
Oh, shit, he's
man,
got a
it's
story
like,
first.
Yep, I always have a story. So shut up and listen. So this guitar is like dangerously close to taking over the PV that I play in this tuning.
Right.
Because after I listened to the playback from the last show, I was like, damn, that sounds good. That sounds really good.
You have to re-up your
So now the PV
your
is hanging on
subscription
the
to
wall.
Masturbation's Anonymous.
I mean, that thing's got like a bowling ball polish finish to it, where you look at it different angles and it looks like a different color every time you look at it. Fuck
Red
me,
rain.
that's a pretty thing.
I would call that 70s wallpaper finish.
Would you?
Or Jeffrey Dahmer's bathroom.
Oh, dude.
That's more like it. With like fresh, when it's still wet, it hasn't dried or tacked up yet.
Have you guys seen that meme of him eating a hamburger? And he says, I don't taste Five Guys.
My favorite's the Buffalo Bill one, the Tinder application. He's like, I like soft skin and baskets.
Is this Five Guys or Banwich?
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef? Pickle.
And that is what is the model? Obviously, it's a Schecter
It's a Schecter Apocalypse Solo 2.
Apocalypse Solo 2.
Oh, and by the way, Matt, do you want a pair of Apocalypse 6 pickups?
What would I put them in?
I don't know. You said you liked them.
I do like them. Actually, I could put them in my airline. That'd be dope.
Okay. Hit me up on IG.
True that.
All right,
You can
cool.
have
His
them,
handle
'cause I-
is Mr. Three Ball.
Yeah.
Give me 3 balls.
AKA,
We're already acquainted.
AKA Creamy Thighs.
I signed in for the third ball, stayed for the guitar.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Biter. Hey, that was awesome.
He was
Jimmy. That was awesome.
Hell yeah, brother.
It sounded great, man.
What band is that?
Smoke.
COC.
Cock.
Kick.
Cock, not with a K.
Smoking on them dicks.
Not
With a C.
It's not as perverted as you think it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
Conforming.
Would you like a smoke and a pancake?
We feel like playing Maddie.
It doesn't matter, man. I'm just gonna fumble through it anyway.
Join the club.
I've got the Flow Pick sample pack. I've been digging the really thinner ones.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm using the 1.0.
Oh,
Mostly.
1.0. That's a standard pick.
Yeah, the 2s are nice. That's the pressure.
Yeah, I got a 2.5, and the big honking monster ones, like a freaking Dorito.
But I mean, the 2 with the divots in it. I mean, it's really a 1 where your fingers are at the closest, right? Because it's got those concavenessnesses.
Right.
I went back to the Fender Heavies and I just like scratched big hash pattern in it.
I usually use the Ultex.
I mean, my go-to are these Black Fangs.
Yeah,
Well, the gravity
The
picks.
.94 Black Fang. It's got a nice little point to it. And it's 1 mil.
Backwards.
Good.
See, I want those
Gravity.
Hetfield picks, but I want them in celluloid. I don't want them in.
There's the
You
white
can't
fangs,
pick
but the
slide.
difference between the black fang and the white fang, from what I understand, is the curvature or edge of the pick, if you will. One's kind of roundy, one's kind of
And one's more pointy.
more beveledy. Yeah. More knife edge kind of thing.
You just can't pick slide with Tortex. It just doesn't work.
I don't do a lot of pick slide.
You gotta dig in real
I'm
hard.
okay with that.
String joy dagger.
And if I need to pick slide, I'll use my fingernails.
Ow.
These string joy ones. I've seen those. I never used them.
Arky's going crazy. We got to wait for Ryan to get back for those Arky Kasika soundtrack.
I got you little sprout here. Gotta get rid of.
I mean, I got
Is that a drywall sanding sponge?
Shut up. It works.
It is.
It gets rid of the little burrs and doesn't hurt the binding.
what?
D minor, boys.
They're good for
D minor.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool little jam there, boys. Sounds good.
We got into a nice little groove there. It was nice.
We all were in a really nice groove. I'm so groovy.
Some tasty.
So groovy, I just pissed myself.
You
I gotta go have a shower.
And I piss.
I'll say
stuff.
piss. You'll piss.
And you'll
I need
piss.
some more call that the groove shack.
Instead of flashback to John in the background on my left shoulder. Yeah, yep, that's right.
You want to keep it on a Floydy kind of theme? We can do.
Muzzle.
We can do this one here.
Why wouldn't you?
Let's see. Let me see what this one. What key this is? I think it's. Hang on. I think it's E.
We're at Jimmy, right?
I think maybe D minor.
Definitely D minor.
You can hear it, Ryan.
Wow, that's some killer delays going there. Right on, gentlemen. That was pretty cool.
First
my
and
John
last,
Shane
baby.
setting.
First and last.
It's called the John D. Edge setting.
Sorry about the mix up.
All the chorus, all the delay.
All of it.
I gotta run, guys. I gotta make
There's like orca coming to my house.
That sounds like whale song. See you later, Scotty. It was great having you, brother.
Later,
Thanks for
dude.
having
Good
me on.
playing,
Y'all
brother,
have a-
man. That was
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
Thanks
Thank
for coming
you.
on home.
Next Sunday, we'll see you back.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Okay,
try
brother.
to be here.
See you, Ed. He's got to leave for the Ben Coombs show. Ben Coombs is starting at
Is
8.
it that time already?
It'd be
Yeah, we
about
got 10 minutes.
9-10 minutes or so. And,
Is he the guest tonight, maybe?
The
Ryan
guest
is-
tonight is Ryan Hall. Y'all.
Ryan Hall,
You're
y'all.
all in-law,
Brother-in-laws.
brother-in-law,
Yeah,
music-in-law
yeah.
brother.
For sure.
It'll be a good. He's
So,
so
yeah. Anybody who wants to file over there, you got about 10 minutes for that. I think we may go a song or two. What do you guys think?
Well, I'm down for it. But I do have to go see a man about a horse again.
All right.
Damn horse keeps coming back more and more.
Is that a standard tuned guitar there, Mr. Biter?
It can be.
Or you're on deck? You got another one to do?
Nope.
No, okay.
Unless you want me to play another one.
Yeah, I'm playing like absolute ass today, and I'm not feeling this at
Oh,
all.
please.
Oh, fuck.
Motherfucker.
So yeah, if you could cover for me and do a killer tune and then rock out, I can put this one in the belt books and say,
So John's ready to he's ready to just move, is what he's saying.
Right?
pretty much for myself. There's no answers. It's just
I'm
one of
close
those
enough to that. I'm going to get roped into that, and I'm going to have to go over there and help him move. But I don't have a problem with that.
That's the day, man. That's
Check
the
a
day.
level here.
No,
A
I'm
little-
at that
a
point.
little or two.
I'm at that point where if I've got to move that's a hired out thing, man.
Yeah, it's just yep. For
You
sure.
always, I mean, I guess it's no different. I was going to say, you
20
always
plus
lose
guitars?
stuff when those guys do it, but I mean, I did mine, and it's like,
like
yeah.
6 amps, 20 guitars. Like, no. I'm getting the
Well,
U-Haul for the
important
guitars.
stuff
That's
gets
it.
through.
The U-Hauls for the guitars.
The
only.
computer, the monitors.
Hey guys, before we
Guitars.
get too much further, we had Arkansas throwing a little something.
Oh,
something
yes,
out
there's a
there.
couple of downs.
She gifted an OU812 membership to RJ Adventures. Right on.
Nice.
Thank you, Arky. And she also gifted another for CJ or C Justice, gifted a membership by Arkansas. Thank you. We
I actually got to
appreciate
pop down.
the support.
I got to go out and help somebody out front real quick.
All right.
They're actually waiting for me for the last 15
Hell.
minutes.
Thanks for
gotta
coming, Maddie. That was
Hey,
pretty
no
cool
problem.
stuff, man.
Yeah, for
I'll
sure.
be back. Like I said last time we talked, I got more time freeing up, so I'm able to hang out on weekends and not have to work my sorry
Right
butt
on.
off.
Well, you're welcome,
Welcome, my friend.
welcome at any time. Yes,
Hit me
sir.
up on IG, Holmes.
Yeah, I got you.
I'll get those-
I will talk to
get those
all you
pickups
boys
after you.
very soon.
Sounds good,
some
man.
rock on.
Thanks for joining.
And stuff to do.
And don't let Eddie come get you.
I wish he would. Wish he would. All right, Matt McCullough music, everybody. Appreciate you, Matt. All right, so now we have Jimmy Biter has it dialed in, and we're going to hear probably some Moon Baby. Did I call that one right?
Yep.
All right on, man. Well, let's go. Jimmy Biter.
See, I don't think you quite understand how pathological Jimmy is. Because you did that, he's going to come to your house and fucking kill you.
Right? He's like, damn it. I want people to know what I was going to play. Going to play another song now.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure he put 2 and 2 together by watching what I was doing with his hand there. So, it's like, I'm being secretive.
All righty, let's
Busted
go.
balls,
Let's
brother.
go.
Love you.
Moonlight is thought to transform some people into strange creatures to drive others mad.
Hola, soy Fernando Allende. One small step for man, giant leap for man.
Does the moon actually possess such strange powers, or is it all just lunacy?
Yes.
Right on, man.
It's one hell of a rock Trev's going to see.
Right? Hopefully he didn't stumble over it on his way.
Maybe camel, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a big release.
Yep. That's what that hump is on his back, huh?
Piss jug.
That's not water?
Well, shall we end things up, boys, or we'll go a couple more rounds?
I'm a team player. I'm good to end, but if you guys are dying to keep going, I'll...
No, I think I want to go and watch the end of the football game.
There we go.
So,
Get the Stormtrooper guitar back on.
you know, we typically end up with a drop C sharp tune or something, don't we?
We do.
I think that maybe we'll keep everybody wanting more, and we'll just say goodbye from here.
There we go.
You guys okay with that?
Yep.
I am. Yep.
So we'll let Jimmy has rocked it out for the end of the show. So we want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with us. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. It was good to see all the new faces. I see Nick right there. Appreciate you jumping in.
Yeah, man.
Some of the new faces that we saw today. We got Cindy Z has just jumped in, or maybe she was here lurking. I don't know.
Maybe.
Welcome in.
Hey.
There's channel member Blue Mox. I guess he was lurking. So good to see you, Blue.
Slurking.
Yeah, man. So what we have planned up next is, of course, our Guitarsenal show on Tuesday night, and that is 9:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll find a piece of gear, and we'll talk about it, and we'll geek out a little bit and just hang out and have some fun. And then coming up next Thursday is Trans Trim Thursday, where I grab a Steinberger Trans Trim equipped guitar, either that one or that one or that one over there in the chair or one of them. And we rock out some tunes. And then, of course, back here on Sundays at 5:05 p.m. Eastern. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that thumbs up if you haven't yet. And new to the channel, hit the subscribe if you have not yet. And we will see everybody next time around. So on behalf of Trev, who is evidently really, really thinking that rock needs a lot of water, and John DeShane there, and Jimmy Biter, and R2R3, who wasn't able to be here, and Randy Price, who missed out as well. We want to thank each and every one of you, and we will see you next time. So until then, we will say, what's up, and see you later. Rock on, everybody.
Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.